away from puck drop. Both teams seem ready to go. We've been waiting all day for this, and it has finally arrived. We're underway here. Feeds it on over to Ben. Here's a short pass to Faber. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Latvia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Outlaws gain control of it. And they send it right back to him. Quick pass to Miller. And he takes the pass. Oh, caught him with his head down.
Chino's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
And a great save.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity. Chino's looking to get back on his feet there. Man, did he take a tough hit.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Latvia's got the puck in their own end. Looks to make a play over to Andre. And that's intercepted. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Picked up along the boards by Nash. Wrap around attempt denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Gives it right back. Faber's going to play it against the half wall. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Denies him in close.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Stops that one with a kick save.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Receives the pass. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. That's not going to fool him.
Alden's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
The Lions gain the zone. From the point, they take control of it. Drills him. And sends it just out of reach. Pass to Ben. Quick feed to Nash. The Lions take possession in the defensive end. Feeds it to Andre. Latvia's got the puck against the boards. Grabs it in his own end. Latvia's got the puck. The Lions will play it from the defensive zone. Miller's got the puck. Sends it down low. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Uses the force on that hit. Dusseldorf's got possession here in the offensive zone. Takes the feed at the point. Dusseldorf's got the puck against the wall. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Here they come on the rush. Sends it over. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Dusseldorf's got it in their own zone. Turns it over. Feeds it over. Here's a shot. Denies him with the pad.
Chino's moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
Fires it. Pistol. Off the pivot. Into the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
The Outlaws have finally opened the scoring here in the first, and not a moment too soon. first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go.
All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
The Outlaws are up by 1 in this one because they're controlling the game, James. They're dictating the pace of play, and they're converting on their opportunities.
Slides the puck to Ben. Rocks him.
Ben's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Moves it to Faber. Latvia's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, he almost put him through the boards. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a short pass to Miller. And that's broken up. Ref's arms in the air with a penalty coming up. Shot! And that's blocked from someone in front. Twists it over. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Nash is going off to the box for 2 minutes.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to be to task on this one, protecting that 1-goal lead.
Latvia sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, it's time to be opportunistic on the power play here, James. You have an opportunity to get the equalizer. It all starts with the face-off, though. You want to get to your set spots right away and attack the net.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Denies him on the stopper. Helm's going to cover up and off for a whistle.
Yeah, and I don't mind this play here. I mean, he hasn't been busy, right, James? And so sometimes you just want to physically engage, touch that puck, and make sure you're staying in it.
Ben's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Dusseldorf's looking to break out. And he dodges the poke check there. Into the corner of the attacking area. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Here's a chance. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Miller's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Latvia's got possession of the puck. Angles it over to Chanot. Cuts to the paint.
Nash is up and ready to get back on the ice.
And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Andre's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Here's a chance on the attack. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Still lots of time left in the period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Looks to get the puck over to Miller. Yoshi's got it in the defensive zone. Dusseldorf's got the puck along the wall. Sends the pass down low. And that slides right out to center ice. Levels him with the hit. And he takes the feed. Dusseldorf's got the puck in the defensive end. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Works it across to Archibald. Love the defensive effort to get in front of that. And he's knocked off the puck there. Picked up along the wall by Andre. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Huge steal at his own end. Taken by Faber. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. Yoshi's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
The Lions win the draw. Archibald's got the puck in his own zone. Quick shot! The Outlaws. Oh, he got hammered, and look at this. He's on his own bench.
At least you can take your time getting up when it's your own bench, James.
Yeah, that's one. I'd be way happier landing on this one than the opposition. The Outlaws take it along the wall. Sends it out in front. And that doesn't connect. Taken along the wall by Jeannot. Sent into the offensive zone. Moves it over to Ben. On the attack along the boards.
Faber's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now.
The Outlaws get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength.
Well, that power play really wasn't effective at all, James, and coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time, but it correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Looks to set up at the point now. Quick pass to Miller. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Takes the feed. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Calgary's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Here we go. Period number 3 is now underway. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Lions have been back on their heels throughout this entire game. The good part, they got 20 minutes left to play, and it's a close game. They got to find an opportunity to get a shot off, James, and that means generating speed, generating offense, and they'll only start if they can get into the offensive zone.
And that's off the stick. And he makes the save there. Face-off coming up here. They were pleasant moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Helms found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. The Lions win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Nash. Dusseldorf's got a hold of the puck. Ben's got it in the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. On the backhand! Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it. The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Dusseldorf's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Ben. Here's a blast. Blocked in traffic. Latvia's got a hold of it against the wall. Dusseldorf's got control of it now from their own end. And he slides it quickly to Faber. Tap dances around the check. Latvia's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Nice zone entry from the middle. Quick feed to Andre. And he makes the save. Scooped up along the wall by Jeannot. Hammers one. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Oh, what a hit!
Well, you know that this is how he plays, James. He's been lining them up all night long. He's doing a great job of physically engaging.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. The Outlaws have it now. Lays into the body. Fires it on net. Just wide. Sends it quickly to Archibald. Takes a shot. Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post.
Miller's had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to catch it. You know, with his hands, at some point, if he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in.
And he made the save to keep that one out of the net.
Miller's not happy with that last sequence. Knows he has a huge opportunity and just misses the mark and brings it off the post.
Here in the back half of this period, Dusseldorf's up 1-0. The Outlaws take possession off the faceoff. Puck grab by Miller. Slides it across. The Outlaws gain control of the puck. Good hit. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Dishes it off. Excellent stick work on the play. Dusseldorf's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Ben. Clearing attempt. Clears the zone, and they needed that.
It's such a great play, James. I mean, at this time of the game, you have to find a way to get the puck out. You're under a lot of pressure. You got to be aware of everyone and where they are on the ice, and you get the clear. Great play.
Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Getting into the later stages of this period. 1-0 the score. Ben's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Dusseldorf's got it in their own zone. Into the corner now. Moves it quickly over to Yoshi. What a steal in his own end. Feeds it over. And that's a great heads-up play by face-off here inside the offensive end. Miller's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Long jam in front, that's broken up.
Baker's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. Archibald's getting called for tripping on the play.
And there's not much runway left here. Now you're short-handed, James. You got to be aggressive. You got to press. You got to go for it. Because guess what? The time is running out.
Less than 60 seconds left in regulation. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Jeannot's got it along the wing. Just a simple save by Helm. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Dusseldorf's gained possession along the boards. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Ben. Moves the puck over to Nash. The Outlaws played along the boards. Oh, stick save and a beaut. Allman's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Miller's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the faceoff. Dusseldorf's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Hooked away in the defensive end.
off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Tries to feed it over to Archibald.
Off a stick, and they can't connect.
Dusseldorf's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone.
Big time stop there.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Puck exits the zone.
Solid hit on the play.
Archibald stick handling in his own zone.
With possession along the wall. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. Picking up some steam at center ice.
Dusseldorf's got the puck in their own end.
With some open space at center. Oh, great move to sidestep the check.
Slides the puck down low. Dusseldorf's on the attack.
Takes the feed at the back end. A chance! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Puck sent over to Yoshi. Moves it to Andre.
Oh, what a hit! He sacrificed his body to make the play.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly. Alman's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter is coming from.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The game is still scoreless. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Jabs the puck away. Gets it out of his own end. Shot! Gets in front of it for the block. Latvia's got it now. The Lions looking against the half wall. Great heads-up play with the stick by Ben. Here's a short pass to Faber. Feed to the middle. Picked off in front.
Yoshi scooped up the puck down here inside his own zone.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, you wind up with a tripping call.
Here's the first look at the power play.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of
So they put the power in power play.
the goaltender. He's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
The Outlaws are still trailing here in this first period despite the opportunities they've had.
Sends the pass over. Tosses it to Faber.
Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Janot.
The Outlaws take possession in the defensive end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Picked up along the wall by Ben. Nice save from point-blank range. And he elects to play the puck. And he passes it up ahead to Andre. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. More than half the period has expired. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Passes on over to Yoshi. Here's a chance. Centering pass in front. And that's stopped. Taken along the wall by Janot. Oh, it stops him again. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Here's an odd-man rush. And he makes the save with ease. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And a successful clearing attempt. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Moves around along the half wall. Slides the puck down low. And they continue to apply pressure here. Puts it off the post.
Dusseldorf's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in the game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone.
Yoshi's taking it from his own end. Quick pass to Chanot. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Ben. Lefty is looking to break out of their own end. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And he makes the save. And the officials waving off icing here. Kane's calling for a shot before it's too late. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Faber. Oh, the razzle-dazzle! There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Dusseldorf's not going to want to change much from that opening frame, James. They got a little bit unlucky there, and their opponent got opportunistic as they're now trailing by one. If they can continue to manage the puck, own possession time, and convert, they'll find their way back in.
The Outlaws have had more scoring chances, more shots, but they still trail early in period number 2. Ben's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Puck picked up by Faber. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Yoshi's moving the puck through his own zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Dusseldorf's got possession of the puck. Here they come on the attack. Sneaks by the poke check. And a stick break setup. And now he angles it across to Chanot. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Handles the puck. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Shot! Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Dusseldorf's got the puck. And a little body contact on that play.
Nash is really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
And that's a great read to pick off the pass. The Outlaws will play it in their own end. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Nash is in a lot of pain here, James, as he's trying to make his way back to the bench. He was injured somewhere in the shift, showing his passion to try and stay committed to the play, but he's got to get off.
Dusseldorf's trailing in this one, but it isn't for a lack of effort. They've had all sorts of scoring chances tonight. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Oh, look out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit, and everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Steps inside. And called for the offside. We're going to face off.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Latvia's ahead 1-0. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Slides the puck to Archibald. And now he moves it to Andre. Great reach with the poke check. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
Latvia's extended the lead to 2 here in the second.
And I think they need to continue to play desperate. Don't sit back. There's a lot of runway left. Continue to take control of the game.
The Outlaws win the draw. Takes the pass. Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted. To be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact.
Past the halfway mark of this period. Düsseldorf still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. And he takes the dish. The Outlaws carried along the wall. Quick pass across to Andre. Gains the zone from the right side. Throws to the sweet spot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. That's gloved by Helm.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage. And the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
Good job tangling up his opponent here. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Faber. Just a great defensive read there. Sees it in front. He scores! What a goal! The Lions have extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play and attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
Can't complete the pass as it goes off the stick. Here's the breakaway. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Takes the feed. Takes the puck at the point. Takes a shot. And that goes off a player. Latvia's got the puck along the wall. Great positioning by the defender. Sends it out front. And it's blocked. Grabs the puck in the corner. Moves the puck down low. And that's intercepted by Miller. Handles the pass. Trudeau's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. And that slides right out to center ice. And now it's over to Andre. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock runs down. Here comes the call. Faber's going to the box for tripping.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Miller's won the draw. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. possession. And that's picked up by Miller. Sends a pass over. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. And they get that puck down the ice. Latvia's got the puck against the half wall. Trying to clear. Oh, and a nice job getting the puck out of the zone.
First you got to get it, so the PK unit does a great job reading where that puck is going to be able to retrieve it. And then you got to get it down the ice, recognizing the glass is the best option. Perfectly executed.
The Lions gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Penalty has expired. You got to give the shorthanded unit a lot of credit there.
You can have all the ozone possession time on a power play in the world and you don't convert. Why? Because that's where you have it, on the outside. You have to find ways to create seams, diagonal lines to the net, be able to shoot off the pass and get scoring opportunities.
Jeannot's got it in the defensive end. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. The Outlaws are going to be short-handed as they are calling for tripping.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping ball.
Nice job tying up his opponent. The Outlaws moved the puck in the defensive zone. He got all of that hit on the play. Yoshi's got control of it now behind the cage. And a smart hits-up play to put that away by Ben. Latvia's got a hold of it along the wall. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Pass back to the point. From the opposite point. From a tight angle, throws it on net. And a strong effort on that play. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Time of the essence here.
Yeah, they can't skate it. They got to move it to be able to gain entry quickly.
And that's off a stick. Dusseldorf's PK unit comes up clutch. Jeannot's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air, signaling.
Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
The Outlaws will play from the defensive zone. Great reach with the poke check. And that's intercepted by Faber. Slips by the chin. Slides it quickly to Miller. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Shuts him down. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play.
Helm's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck was coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Miller's won the draw and they're on the attack. Blast from the point! Scores! And they do it again on the power play!
Well, everything's been precise and decisive. I mean, when they move the puck, they move it with a purpose, James. And you can certainly tell that the practice has been paying off.
Latvia's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. On the backhand, scores! And look at this. Suddenly they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within two. And this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift. It looks like the goaltender's tracking the puck really well. His movement is agile, but he just can't keep up to that quick release shot on the inside of the post.
And they grab possession. possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Dusseldorf's got the puck. Quick feed to Nash. Dusseldorf's got the puck behind the net. Rips it off the crossbar. My goodness, what a shot! Past the midway mark of the frame, Dusseldorf's got to find a way to get a few more goals here as they still trail by a pair. Ben's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Dusseldorf's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck over. Handles it along the blue line. Picks off the pass. Look out, here they come on the attack. And that's a great heads-up play by Ben. Dusseldorf's got it across the line. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Miller's got a hat trick in this game, and he may not be done yet, James. I mean, the puck is attached to him. It's like a magnet on his stick right now. It's because he's finding himself in the right spots at the right time. And if I'm the coach, I'm sending him over the boards every opportunity in the offensive end because he's got the hot hand right now.
Puck scooped up by Chanot. Dusseldorf's got it in the neutral zone. Takes it into the slot. Takes the shot. Off the glove. They score! Hey, hang on here. They're making it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
Face-off coming up here, and they certainly look hungry to answer back after that non-goal call. The Lions take possession after that neutral zone face-off. And he slides it quickly to Andre. Latvia's got it along the wall. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Passes it over. Latvia's got control of it now from their own end. Taken by Ben. And now he tries to get it across to Faber. And he's able to handle that one. Slides it diagonally to Miller. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Faber. Dusseldorf's got it now. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. And that's deflected. From the left side, they gain the zone. Dusseldorf's gained possession along the boards. Moves the puck. Latvia's looking to break out of their own end. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. And it's a quick pass to Ben. Dusseldorf's got the puck along the boards. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Faber's on the attack in the offensive zone. The Outlaws have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Puts it away in his own end. Dusseldorf's looking to break out. Knocks it into the offensive zone. Angles it over to Faber. Yoshi's letting the puck. Scores into the empty net. Carter, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah, this was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net.
Dusseldorf's been leading in the shot department most of the night, but they continue to trail here late in the third. Miller's won the draw at center. Now a quick pass to Archibald. Great
finishing.